The interesting thing about those ball screens is he's the guy not setting the screen, but he's the ball handler.
He's coming off that screen and seeing over it the defense. This guy's got speed right here.
Nolan Traore. That's working around the top. Diomand. 9 to go. Ball knocked away, and Barnhizer will be talking more about him. A.J. Mitchell and 1 on the hard fall.
That guy's toughness. Watch right here. Boom. Eyes on the rim.
Yeoman tried to get into Wolf, couldn't. Now Traore, nice up and under move.
He's got a great first step, good speed, good finish.
Topic keeps it alive. Malachi Leon's that time stopped by Danny Wolf.
I would think Brooklyn, if they can't score in transition, will have a hard time in the half court with such a young group of guys together.
Wolf on the roll.
What a great pass.
Mind to Timmy.
I'm surprised they're not putting the ball in his hands as a playmaker in those ball screens.
Danny Wolf, by the way, as Mitchell hits there. Wolf at over 4.
Pace doesn't get sped up and sees the floor early right there. Good job of getting to front of the rim by Timmy.
Israeli League's rising star the year before last. On the other end, the run out for Ty Brewer, who throws it down.
Sophomore season. I mean, you know, he played for a terrific, obviously, prep school in Montverde Academy, and he's so unique in terms of 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. Terrific passer.
Outside shot, good. That's Tyson Etienne, a two-way player. That's been looking for offense here in these first 6 minutes and just found 3 points right there.
And Etienne can really shoot the basketball.
Played 7 games for the big team in Brooklyn last year. Got some good bloodlines as well. Cousin DeAndre Jordan.
And Marcus Camby.
That's right. Marcus Camby's his uncle.
His toughness, his ability to get the rim there. This is like right here. Just Gortman, just head down, keep your dribble alive, find a way to get to the rim.
6 if you count Danny Wolf, who's got Israeli citizenship.
He played in the 20 and unders for a good pass.
Topic, beautiful pass.
This has a really, really good feel. Gets in the lane, puts his eyes on the rim, which forces the help defender and drops it off. Reynolds got that jumper up right there for St. Joe's. A big, big time three-point shooter. All-time leader at St. Joe's. Oh, Grant Nelson.
First look. Etienne. Offensive rebound. And Timmy connects on the 3. On that Oklahoma City roster.
And yet they have good players. Great pass right there by Daniels. Had a couple years at Villanova.
Taken away by A.J. Mitchell. Up ahead to Youngblood. They really like this rookie hitting out the 3 from outside.
The one thing you notice about all these young players from the Nets is they can all pass the ball and they can all put the ball to front.
Youngblood again, back-to-back triples.
Hassan Ward a little bit older.
KC with the final shot of the first quarter. Mitchell through a double team. Nice find for Ward. A.J. Mitchell with our Dave McMenamin. 19.7 points per game in 3 games in the Salt Lake City League. And how about Jazian Gortman hitting a tough angled 3 there?
Javian Gortman had the ball in his hands that whole possession. Made a big time shot. I'm so impressed with Mitchell, watching him earlier in the week in the early summer league games, and then watching him here, just his poise, his leadership, the way he carries himself, decision making, the trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I mean, which was really what started the whole thing.
As Traore hits a 3 there. Good ball movement. Caleb Daniels can't finish there on the 3. You know, I've brought up pressure a number of times in a title defense as Youngblood gets in deep and scores again. Mark Jones, Tim Legler, Katie George will have Cooper Flagg and the Mavericks against the Lakers, followed by San Antonio and Philly after us. Nice ball out of the timeout by OKC.
It's the first day. You cannot evaluate these players the first few days. You just can't. And you really can't evaluate them in summer league. You know, you've got to trust your evaluation and your body of work.
That kind of took care of that.
I just think when you look at Brooklyn, this is a longer process, and you got to trust your evaluations.
Topic showing some speed there, couldn't finish. 5 on 4 if Brooklyn plays quick. Stepping into the three and knocking it home is Tosan Nwoma.
And that's the area of his game he had to improve. He's another guy with a floor game who could pass it, positionless guy.
Actually had a 22-point game against the Utah Jazz in January last year in his limited time. Oh, nice hesitation move, Eric Reynolds.
Eric Reynolds, big-time scorer, over 2,000 points in college. St. Joe's.
Started every game he played in. 4 minutes to go in the half. Nwoma gets deep and scores that time. He's got 7 points. Matching Traore for the Brooklyn lead here in the first half. Tied game at 32. Topic blocked by Nwoma out on the perimeter.
A great flow, but right here, that's really good job and good contest.
16, that was a couple of years ago in the NCAAs. Haven't heard from Topic in a bit. That time, able to run the baseline and score. Wolf, the nice spin move. Block inside, but Timmy comes up with it and scores. And short-circuited his final year. Barnhizer healthy and ready to play here in Summer League. Sorber, see him in camp. Mitchell from the mid-range, hitting for OKC. Groups before Summer League this year, so once that schedule comes out, we'll have group play in the 3rd edition, with, of course, the semis and championships here in Vegas.
It's just great ball movement right there. I mean, give up a good shot to get a better shot. You talk about the Nets, and we're seeing all these young guys, but getting Terrence Mann, I think that's a good pickup. Michael Porter Jr., kind of a fresh start. Pretty good, right? Keon Johnson, Nick Claxton. I mean, they've got some veteran pieces.
Porter has 2 years left on his deal. Oh, they didn't catch A.J. Mitchell, leaked out and scores another one. That's 13 for Mitchell.
He just has it. Look, he just reads it and boom.
We'll see what Brooklyn looks like in the second half, too, because you mentioned a couple times it was a struggle on the offensive end. That's going to be a goaltend. Nwoma on the drive, off balance, still able to get it over the right shoulder. Yeoman steps into a three and bags it. It's his first points in Summer League action.
And his feet were set, he could step into it.
A.J. Mitchell trying to get OKC on the board here in the 3rd quarter. It's an 11-0 run right now for Brooklyn. Wolf went down next to us on the turnover. Barnhizer with the slam, ending that 11-0 spurt.
Barnhizer is just so physical around the basket.
Barnhizer, the bucket there. We're going to bring in Jordy after the break. We're going to work on that. Just stand by a few seconds. 1-point lead for OKC.
Nice pass.
Slowly out to the perimeter for Timmy, who couldn't get the shot off there.
It's a good possession. They got the ball reversed. They had the short roll. They made the right read.
Oh, nice burst by Mitchell, who reverses it in. Officials were kind enough to come over, our lead referee, and said no points on that own goal that time.
Nice play.
Topic, the floater, wearing 40 in blue. Topic slings it all the way across, finds its way to Youngblood, and he drains the triple. Off the second miss, here comes Topic and OKC. Lob for the rim. Leon's never got a good handle on it, but it directed it through the cylinder. He's been doing it for a while, even though he's only 19 years of age, a native of Serbia, Nikola Topic. Outside to Youngblood, who's going to float it up and in from 13 feet away.
You make 3 or 4 threes in a row. What do? show the ball, shot fake. They close out hard, take what the defense gives you. He showed a real maturity in his game.
33 points combined between Mitchell and Youngblood. Stripped ball, OKC turning over Brooklyn.
I think 10 rebounds right now. And he just, oh, what a pass.
Great find, Topic getting it down to Leons. It's 6 dimes now for Nikola Topic.
Stands, has like a PhD in ball screen offense. Drags 2, keeps his dribble up. Played before, it was to skip to the corner, one more pass and 3. Reading the defense. And then that time they don't tag it, so he makes the right play.
Makes for a successful point guard when you got multiple options and really good at all of them. Biggest lead right now for Oklahoma City. Timmy in the middle of the lane, able to get 2 back for Brooklyn.
How physical Topic's body is for a 19-year-old.
List him at 6'6", 216 pounds.
Gets a switch, so now he's going to attack it.
Got by Timmy. Nice recovery by Drew on the block, but ends up in the hands of Ward for the bucket.
With the Governors.
That's right. Minnesota will have a press conference tomorrow as Timmy hits the deck hard, but gets 2 and a chance for a 3-point play. Thanks, Kaysen, whose brothers Keaton also plays in the Atlanta Hawks system. I know Jalen Williams also, Cody Williams.
They're going to try to create a switch with Timmy right here.
As to Leons, might have had another step down low, but finds Topic, who hits 2 big threes. Yeah, down the stretch here in the 4th.
Leons is a very good passer, but Topic doing a good job of getting to a window, and we've seen him drop dimes, we've seen him read the help defender. Now he's made back-to-back threes.
Dioman hitting from outside, the rookie. Can't say the rookie, one of the rookies.
Rookies.
Freshman class. I still like the Flatbush 5. Or the
Flatbush 5 is good.
Like the Flatbush 5? Thanks, Ned Staley, for that one. Shot clock winds down to 5. Youngblood Euros and scores. If you're just joining us, that was the comp he gave us a few hours ago. Barnheiser, late clock 3 is a miss. 1 minute to go. Down 10 is Brooklyn. Timmy just taking on OKC late. He took on 3 defenders that time and scored it.
I thought he was going to actually spin. Look at him push. It was a good job of keeping. One day, Coach Talk was unbelievable. No one loved ball more than him.
What a run here.
There it is.
For him.
That's vintage Drew Timmy. LeBron James.
Final 3 seconds, barring a foul here. Etienne scores. We'll count it at the buzzer. But the Oklahoma City Thunder have won it by a final of 90-81.